Hello everyone and welcome to a different video. So today we are still in our world of warrior cats, but we are going to be transforming the Starfalls area, and I'm excited about this because I've been wanting to do this for a while. First we need to clear out this massive rock. What the? Hang on. Is that one rock? Hang on. What? Okay, it's a massive rock. Let's just get rid of that. There are some of the rocks around here that we could get rid of, but I'm not going to because I don't feel like we have that need to, and my controls are being weird again. Come on, please turn. Please. I'll just have to use the keys. My mouse is being weird at the moment and it's refusing for me to be able to turn. But I am going to get rid of the water over here. So I probably should say what I wanted to do first. I want to transform this into kind of a cave. And as I can't actually get rid of the humongous waterfall, I'm going to have the humongous waterfall come into a cave and into this pool of water, if I can make it so. So the cave itself probably isn't going to be huge. The waterfall, I might even have like, maybe, I'm not sure. So the waterfall goes down. I think the waterfall's going to go down into the cave, which is going to have a massive pool of water and maybe just a little path leading onto an island. I think I'll do that. So first I actually need to get rid of these bits of water over here because or else the cats won't be able to reach where they're going. Smooth this bit out, make it all nice. Kind of looks like there's a path coming out the water, that's weird. And over here also I need to, okay, that's the rock. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to move you because you are blocking my way. Excuse me, my capability of editing this particular area. Right, there we go, and now I can place the rock back. I think the clan will probably come up here, and I know there's the random totem over here. I'm kind of ignoring that's here. I'm gonna actually, oh, that's a rock, that's not it. I'm gonna move the totem for now just down here so it's not in the way of us building. I also think I'm going to smooth this little area, make my brush smaller, this bit here, nope, apparently I can't because this rock's in the way. I'm sorry rock, I'm going to have to move you. The rocks like to be in the way. Usually I do all the training before I put the rocks down, but as I'm working with a base that has been given to me even, I can't do that. Rock, come on back where you were, thank you. So I can't actually edit this bit over here, so that is going to still be a part of the area, but I might cover it in smaller rocks. So now I think we should ignore that. That was just an alarm telling me that I needed to do something. Right, I've completely lost my train of thought. Alright, we should probably start making the cave and put the water in the cave. Probably should do that first. Can we put like water in here? No, I imagine it'll, yeah, it will go down. Alright, so let's just grab this and make this all even. For now, do that, and then we can actually get the water, make the brush bigger. There we go, now we can get some water going in. And make sure we can't actually see any bits of the cave. So the water can come in here. And then we will put a little island inside. And smooth this bit out. And this bit. There we go. Ah, this bit. No. Okay. That looks good. So now we can put, oh, I didn't mean to go off that, put a little island inside. So it's not going to be very big, that's a bit too tall. Ah, no, I didn't want to do it over there. There we go. So it's not going to be huge. It's going to be a relatively sized island for what, no, for the size of it. So if I just make this go down a little, that was a bit too much. If I make this really smooth, there we go. Does that do anything? There we go. Now it's closer to the water. So we can do this over here and just make the island a little bigger. And I am going to go around the edges with the smooth tool and just smooth it out. And there we go. Nice small island. This is where the medicine cats will go, or leaders, to speak with StarClan. And I'm going to quickly put in a small path to over here. And then I think I'm going to put, if I can, a little path going like this. That was a bit too big, never mind. Over here where they can actually head up. And a good way to make sure the cats can actually still walk up here is if you grab a staircase and drag it down and then just delete the staircase, because it will leave the mark and the cats can walk up it. And that's how I've managed to get all the slopes in the clan camps to work, because the clan camps were extremely annoying. I'm also going to just smooth out this little corner because it was annoying me. So now if I smooth this area out a bit, make it look a bit more natural, a little less, I was going to say man-made, but it isn't really man-made. And I might even extend this out in both directions. One, and then, oh, that was two. I didn't mean to do that. Going to do that. And then, there we go, just one. So I can smooth out the edges and make it look all neat even. And there. Nope, didn't mean to do that. No, I had no underwater on the path, because then the cats can't walk on it. So there we go. Now we have a little path into the island that the cats can use, and I'm actually going to get some terrain paint and terrain paint this entire area so it looks like stone, because currently it's a bit weird to have grass, especially as we're going to be inside of a cave. It doesn't really make much sense. So we need to grab some stone and spray that all over here and make it all stony. I might even change the path to dirt. I'll make this all stone. I keep on forgetting my controls are not working, or at least the control to turn my camera isn't working because my mouse doesn't like me and I probably need a new one. It's pretty old. Right, now we can get some dirt, and I'm just going to put light patches of dirt across the stone where the path is, and I didn't mean to go up there, and I'm going to make this smaller. So yeah, where the path is, there'll be just some marks from where the cats have walked. I will test this all out at the end to make sure the cats can actually walk all over this. So yeah, I think that's good. And yay, my mouse worked. It actually turned the camera. Now we can start actually working on the little cave. So the entrance to the cave is going to be over here. It's going to be mainly a big mound of rocks, and I might even, if I grab some water, I think I'm going to make this all even. Of course I can't because there's rocks here. Please move, rock. I'm going to make this all even. Ugh, the rock is being pesteros. All even. Thank you. So that I can actually stick some water in here. And then I need to make that much stronger. The waterfall can be flowing out into this little area, so, or at least flowing, it looks like it's flowing around the cave, because currently I think it would just kind of like disappear into the cave, and I can smooth this area out, smooth it all out. It's good to smooth. The smooth tool is like my best friend when I'm building, until it doesn't work, and then it's extremely annoying and we are not friends. We can now grab some rocks and build up the kind of like edge of the cave in a way, where the cave's going to be. So this is a really good rock. The cave entrance is going to be here, so we can put that there. Just want to make sure that, yeah, good. The side isn't, the grid of the rock isn't going into the path, because then the cats can't actually walk on the path. It's a bit stupid, but it's the way the Sims 3 games works. That is a little bit annoying at times. And then we can actually go down here and get some of the island living rocks. And we can actually, the island living rocks, I have tried with the other rocks, but they won't stack. But the island living rocks will. And that has barnacles on it. That's from the ocean. And we can just stack some of the island living rocks up to create some of the wall. I will change the colour so they match a little better. Can use more of these. We can actually use some of my custom rocks, though they aren't quite as tall. This one is a custom rock, and I can't remember where I got it from. I got it a while ago. So then we can actually come over here. We haven't built up the entire of the rim, but we're not going to quite yet. I was just thinking about this annoying area over here. This rock is really annoying me. Right, rock, get back over where you're supposed to be. So we can build up this little area here, because the cave is going to be... actually, now I think about it, if I grab this... no, not that. Where's the pillars? Excuse me. Pillars. Here we go. So the pillars I can use so I get a grid on the top. And yeah, the grids are going to be at different heights, but I can kind of stick them around, and these will be what we can put the rocks on. So they are going to be at different heights, and that is going to be a bit annoying, but these are what I can actually put the rocks on, and one of those is not working. So I can put the rocks for the roof on these, and I will just dot some more around like so. And now we can continue building up the wall. I just got a little bit distracted. Can we put this one here? I also have the move objects cheat already enabled, that is allowing me to put these, for example, on the slope where usually you wouldn't be able to put it. There we go. And what about this big long thin one? No, I think I'm going to use some of the base game smaller rocks to go along here. Please turn camera, please. Thank you. Where is some small base game rocks? Small base game rocks. You small? Yeah, you are. Oh, okay, there. That's a decent sized rock. Camera. There we go. So we can just kind of build this up. That's a big rock. I could put this kind of here. Build this little area up with some smaller rocks. That works. So that's going to kind of be... that's going to be part of the cave. The cave's going to be relatively big for the cats. I may make the island a little bigger, but we can get some more of these rocks and excuse me, place them around. Ooh, that's a pretty big rock. I might place that one over here. And I also might copy this one and stick that up here, so maybe we could get, unless we get a bigger rock, but that kind of adds another level, so we can place more rocks on the roof. We will delete all the pillars afterwards, and the rocks will stay in place. That's good. That's another pretty big rock. I might use that one, and then kind of pile a couple more rocks up over here. My camera's refusing to turn again. There we go. And kind of like the rocks have fallen down, and I kind of did a similar thing in Honeyclan's camp for the nursery. I've got a tickle and it's refusing to go away. So now the waterfall heads down, and I might even grab, I think I will possibly do this off camera because it will take me a lot of fiddling around. Tickle's refusing to go away. So I will add a kind of another level of the waterfall, a smaller one, like going down into here. If I just go down, here we go. No, you can place there. So I am going to put a couple of these rocks kind of at the back, more so to block the cats from deciding to wander through, because they will do that because they're annoying. So now they can't just wander in that way, and they will all be covered up by the rocks on top. So we can actually start placing those rocks. Let's see. I don't think we want... Stupid tickle. Particularly big rocks. Like, that's huge. But it would kind of make 5... Maybe. Yeah, I think I'll keep that one. But I think that's going to be the biggest rock we're going to use. So, no more humongous rocks. Can that go on top of here? There we go. And I need to make sure they are all on top, because or else the cats won't be able to go into their little Starfalls area. And that one can go there. Excuse me. I think I am coming down with a cold or something, because I keep on getting annoying tickles, and yeah, it's just annoying. A smaller rock over here. Can we get like a big-ish rock? That's not very big, because I guess that works. Right, if we put that there. There we go. The cats can still walk through this door. And I think I will kind of tweak where that's placed so it blocks a little more of the sunlight. Turn. I might actually leave a gap in the roof here where the little island is, because then the moonlight, for example, can go in. But I'm going to leave that pillar there just so I can place some rocks like this. So that one, that one's good. I need a rock here. Do we have a good sized rock? Is that the biggest size? Yeah, that is the biggest size. That's a bit too big. Here we go, that's good size. That's good. Alright, I'm gonna move this pillar here, but then... Damn it, I can't place it on top. Okay. I think I'm going to have to put a little tiny piece of island right here. Just temporarily, I will get rid of it, so... That still doesn't work. What's that about? Very confusing. Well, can I move it, like, over here? Will it just not work down here? Is it completely submerged underwater? Almost. Okay, it works outside, but not in. It works outside, but not in. What if I delete some of the other pillars? I'm just going to go in and delete a ton of pillars and see if that will hopefully help with the issue. Right. Now will it work? No? Okay. It's going to be stubborn. That kind of works. It does cover up the gap. No, let me up on... No, there. Yeah, it does cover up the gap, and my camera, this is so annoying. Doesn't really leave a hole though. We may have to use our imagination. Oh, there is kind of a gap going down. We'll have to use our imagination. There is still sunlight coming through, so everything is fine. And there we go. So we've kind of created the cave, and now we can make the edge look a little more natural, like the rocks have kind of fallen with some smaller rocks. That is not small, and no, I didn't mean to click on that. I meant to click on this, and we can kind of make it look a bit more natural. And actually, here we go. No, that one's a bit big. I'll just use this. And then we can put a couple of smaller rocks kind of around the edges. And if I put this one over here, and then some of these kind of smaller ones, they're not really smaller, but if I kind of, where's a smaller one? I need a small-ish rock. That is not small. That's not small either. I've already used that one, and I don't want to overuse them particularly. Smaller rock. That's not really smaller either. The game does not understand the concept of a smaller rock. No. Fine, I'll have to use this one again. Put that one there. Excuse me. Right. You can kind of put this one here and some smaller rocks and just dot these around. And again, kind of fill the spaces in with the kind of like larger, smaller, kind of medium-sized rocks. So it looks a little more natural, like the cave has kind of fallen like this. So the waterfall can still, like, the water falls down into here, quite obviously. And then if you look here, there's actually, I think there was actually a gap underneath this rock. So the water can go out into the pool, and that's how it can get out. Yeah, if I just kind of place these a little closer to the edge so you can't really see the edge, then we can kind of give the illusion that the water goes underneath, because we can't get it to go underneath because it's not part of the lot. That is quite annoying. So now we've got our little path heading down, and I'll probably put like some, I might even put, we need to put some plants around here, but I might put the wonder petal plants that they have found. That, are you the wonder petal plants? You're a death flower bush. Okay, buzzberries, wonder petals. So I can come over and put the wonder petal plants up here, and they're kind of like hidden away from the two legs. That would make sense, because or else the two legs would probably use the wonder petals for their own reasons and their own, basically just take them away from the clan, and that's not what we want. So we can put the wonder petals up there. I think that was the only two wonder petal bushes that were there. So we can also put some of these bushes around, and just kind of dot these bushes here and there, fill in this gigantic gap, because there would probably be bushes growing here. All the way down here there would definitely be some bushes. I think I'm going to kind of place the bushes so it kind of hides the entrance. That's a bit too big. So for example, with these bushes, if they get big, if you just click on the actual bush in the buy menu, then it usually, well, it will give you a different size. That size isn't always a smaller bush though. That is kind of annoying. So I'm just going to dot some more bushes around. Hi horse. Also, I'm not sure where these horses came from. Like, I just went into build mode, and all of a sudden the horses were there. And yes, I know I do have money. I'm technically still in Broken Clan. I'm just going to put this pillar back up here, just because maybe it's something from Star Clan or something like that. So now that we have in here, kind of, it's not done. We need to actually kind of make it a little more, I don't know, Star Clan-y in a way. I'm not sure what Star Clan looks like. Well, the actual Star Clan, I'm not sure what it looks like, but I feel like there should be, like, I don't know, some sort of crystals in here. But I don't have any currently custom crystals for the cave downloaded. I was trying to download some. Why am I going on flowers? It's the middle of winter. I was trying to download some, but I could not find a link, so that was great. If anyone knows where some custom crystals that I could place in here, if anyone knows where I could find them to download, then I would love to know, because this is extremely annoying. And I'm actually going to make this come out over here a little, and then again I'm going to make this smoother. Yeah, that looks good. So now the cats can come in here and they can speak to Star Clan. And actually, I want this to be a little bit bigger, and then smooth around the edges, like so. There we go. So that looks a bit better, and no, I didn't want to click on rocks. If I go on to flowers, the clover that I use for around the beds is in here, and I can never remember, ignore that noise, I can never remember which one looks more natural. I think it's the one at the end. Okay. It always, like, I don't know why I can never remember, but I'm going to add a couple of bits of clover, not in here. Actually, maybe. It's just, no, because I can't get it flat, and it's going to really annoy me. I'm going to add a little bit of clover around here. I'm kind of also doing some renovations on the actual lot and not just the place where they're going to visit StarClan. Can I add some clover up here? I'll add just like a little bit of clover in here. Just around the edges, that's going to really annoy me. No, that's not it. No. Ah. Okay, I'll just put clover over here. Like so. So you kind of have a little bit of clover over here. I imagine that the medicine cats would probably, well, in the actual warrior cat books, the medicine cats do meet at the moon pool or the moonstone, wherever you are in the books. Every half moon, I think it was, to talk to StarClan, and all the medicine cats meet here. So Cloud Whisker and Ivyclaw may start doing that, and when we get medicine cats from different clans, they may also join them. That will be fun. So I think now the actual cave part of this is done, and I am actually going to enable a cheat by debug. And there we go, now we can see all the spawners. You do need tested cheats enabled true on to enable this cheat. So now we can see all the spawners, and there are a lot of flower spawners, so that's good. There are a lot of flower spawners. What even are these? So these are like, just, oh, that's a crystal. What? No, it's flower. This is confusing. There's a turtle spawner up here. So now we can actually go into the spawner side of things when we go into this memory, and then we get a little question mark, and there is by debug. So these are all the by debug things, and fun, like, it's kind of weird, but the animal spawners, prey spawners are actually kept in the fish section. For example, here's a large bird spawner or a lizard spawner. There are rodent spawners. I'm actually going to add some rodents in here if there are so many flowers, because they would come and try and eat the flowers and seeds. I try to think of what would happen naturally in the wild in reality, and then put spawners around there, like around, kind of based around that. For example, a lot of flowers, a lot of seeds would cause a lot of rodents that would cause a lot of large birds, and a lot of small birds would come here for the seeds. So it's kind of a chain. So if I have a lot of seeds, currently in the winter we don't, so there's not a lot of bird spawners or rodent spawners around. There's quite a lot of beetle spawners in Honey Clan and Broken Clan's territory, but currently we've got mainly beetle spawners, but come summer and flowers and seeds, new leaf even, start popping up, there will be more rodent spawners, there will be more large bird spawners, more small bird spawners. There'll actually be a lot of snakes popping up, because I did forget we had snake spawners when I was creating the lots. So there will be a lot of snakes popping up, because the snakes will come here to feast on the rodents. So that will be interesting. I am going to actually add some seeds in here, even though it is winter currently. We can't use the seeds, and this isn't probably going to change much with the seasons, so I'm just going to add these in more as something that's there when the new leaf comes. Yeah. Green leaf is summer, new leaf is spring. I was just trying to remember that. Okay. So I think that's all I can actually do on this lot currently without having some more stuff. Like, I could have some more stuff to put in here. For example, the crystals I am going to try and find. And I just noticed that is grassy. That is going to really annoy me. So I am going to get some stone and cover this. No, that's the wrong sort of stone. I didn't mean to do that stone. No. I wanted to do this stone. There we go. That looks better. So now we have stone around here. And it looks a little better. So I think I am actually going to have to... Okay, I'm sorry about that. My recording just stopped because I ran out of space. But I'm still going to have to end this video here. Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and notification bell if you enjoyed this video. And I do hope you have a lovely day. Bye!